The visible history of London struck me first. How the buildings looked, the architecture, all incredibly significant. Each seemed like it was from a different century, a different stage of London's past, all here collectively entwined to make the story of London. That's what history is, a collection of stories, personal, shared, tales of triumph and loss, each offering different perspectives and experiences. I don't think my London story will make it into its history books, but it's an important part of my story. Prior to leaving for London, I had zero expectations. I did not think much of it. I had the attitude that this is something I'm going to do for the hell of it, who knows if I'll like it or not. A cool thing to say I've done. Another box checked. Another thing to mindlessly experience with little to no lasting effects before I was thrown into the real adult world. But upon our arrival in London, everything felt surreal, magical, like I was walking in a movie. It was a modern, bustling city with a vastly intricate past, evident on every block. I began to open myself up to new experiences with every hour, saying yes to things I had little care for before I had arrived. I was no longer sticking to my own predetermined agenda of things to do. Slowly, I realized I was enriching myself with new experiences, new knowledge, and building relationships by living in the moment and saying yes. Our last day in London, probably one of my favorite days, I went off on my own. No plan, no end goal, just a walk by myself in London. The sense of independence in a place that just 2 weeks before was foreign to me was something special. After walking for a bit, I went and sat on a bench outside King's Cross. It was a Friday night and the city was alive. People buzzing around me in every which way, though for me everything was still. I watched the movement and the lights around me. As I sat, completely at ease, London felt like this was the place that I was meant to be at that instant. It was a realization of everything I had gained on this trip. Things that would have put me off before I came, I tried and enjoyed. It was a time to get away, be on my own, and experience something new in a completely unfamiliar setting. Moments of self-exploration and growth after a time where I felt stinted. On that bench, I learned the lesson is to be unapologetically present. Don't be looking for the next item on the agenda. Enjoy now more than anything. This moment will never come again with these people at this place. Soak it in. Don't feel like the days are slow. Feel them, every single second of them. Every cold breath of English air. I learned the point is to be fully immersed in whatever teaches you something about yourself or where, who you want to be. Channel the inner curiosity and desire for exploration around the world. London is a large part of my own story now, even if I didn't know it at the time. Hindsight's 20/20. I yearn for it again. I learned I need more experiences like this, complete submersion into the unknown, to write the most full and complete story of me. Fully embrace the now, be present, and use every moment to help write your story, other stories, and help write the story.